MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Jamison Taillon is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last game he had the strikeout stuff working. He got 10 strikeouts. It was fun to watch. He pitched deep in the game. Hopefully he'll give us another one of those performances in this game. Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Starlin Marte. This kid's got a great arm, tremendous range. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to be the guy you sit there and go, wow, who is that? He makes those kind of plays.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, first baseman, number 41.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second here tonight, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. His first homer here in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
So striding in, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Gloved by Harrison, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is line to left. Polanco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. One for the Indians on the home run by Kipnis. On to the bottom of the first at PNC Park. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Corey Kluber will be on the mound for Game 4. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second, and now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Andrew McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Whipped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
First baseman.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Foul back. From the belt, the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And that's the third out. Pirates strand a couple. It remains 1-0. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off for the
He'll begin
Indians,
things here against Jamison Tyone.
Jose Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 13.
Digging in, Chris Colabello, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a cold third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? At the plate, Yan Gomes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, Jung-Ho Kang.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Chasing after it is Colabello.
And that ends the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They trail this one 1-0. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Tyler Naquin.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Standing in now, Corey Kluber. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. No outs, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now pitch on the way. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Marte will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2.
Second baseman number 22.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Kipnis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Indians. So striding forward now, Jamison Taillon. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Jamison Taillon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Stepping in now, Starling Marte.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Kipnis is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
High pop-up. Kipnis is there for it. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And he takes a cold strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Polanco coming on, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. And he puts it on the ground to second. Harrison has it to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now that's popped up. Gone. Is under it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 13.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Colabello comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Naquin is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman, Josh Bell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Liner towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Runner around second now, headed for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Kluber pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We played 4 full. The Indians on top 2-1. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yan Gomes.
The pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And the 5th inning will start with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He homered back in the third inning in this one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
Well, he's sitting pretty right now, Matt. 1-2. You definitely want to get this guy out. Don't give him too much to hit, make him chase. But you got the pitcher on deck, so you want him to start next half inning.
Got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Corey Kluber as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Phil Gosselin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Phil Gosselin.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Jamison Taillon. Fouled straight back. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So
Center
far
fielder,
this inning,
6.
4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's Starling Marte. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Kluber's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gosselin will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Polanco moves over, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 2-1. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder Gregory Polanco.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Kipnis is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Josh Bell the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far. The pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
The batter, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Josh Harrison. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
Fouled back. From the stretch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with this.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Our score remains 2-1. Back here in Pittsburgh. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is pulled into right, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Chris Colabello. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is McCutchen. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
How about it? Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. McCutchen is under it, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. digging in once again. Jung Ho gone. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Gone.
Into the windup and the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
1-0.
Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
That's one of those you're talking to. It. Sit down ball, sit down ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
Gosselin.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dan Otero is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 61.
Austin Jackson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
26. Austin Jackson.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 50, Jamison.
John Jaso will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, John Jaso.
Grounded to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. The underhanded flip. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close.
Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte as he rips it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Antonio Bastardo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
59, Antonio Bastardo.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And that misses. 2-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder Austin.
Brandon Geyer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Geyer.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Polanco has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman Carlos
Digging in to
Santana.
try it again, Carlos Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. McCutchen is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Brandon Geyer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 6, Brandon Geyer.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Andrew McCutchen.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
First baseman number 55. Josh
Digging in and
Bell.
looking for more, Josh Bell. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So Jung Ho Kang will get a chance to hit here following the 2-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. Ninth inning about to start in this one. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jason Kipnis.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hard hit ball to second. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Michael Brantley. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bell is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Tribe. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Zach McAllister will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Eric Gonzalez is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Phil.
Stepping up to the plate, Phil Gosselin. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Gonzalez is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Antonio Bastardo.
Adam Frazier will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Adam Frazier.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to play hero right there. Trying to play hero. One big swing, and he wanted to end it.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Naquin has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Daniel Hudson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Daniel Hudson.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Gonzalez.
High fastball is in there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he lifts it in the air to right field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder
Digging in, Tyler Naquin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
This one's flared out toward left. Polanco shading to his right, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Stepping up now, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up.
Starling Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit in the air out to center field. Naquin over to his left. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
So digging in now, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish!
Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The Pittsburgh Pirates avoid elimination to force a Game 5 in this World Series. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 3 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Daniel Hudson. The loss goes to Zach McAllister. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.